managed to master most of Magic's kit and feel pretty confident but are still racking up lots of deaths. This is most likely due to bad positioning or timing, or both. So today I've got a guide that will hopefully improve your knowledge on proper positioning and timing. This has been a long-awaited guide on the channel and I'm sorry for that, but it's simply because positioning and timing are one of the hardest things to teach to someone. Everything is situational and no two games will be exactly the same. But as long as you follow these 3 simple guidelines and watch how I play at the end of this video, I can promise you, you will see improvement on Magic. Real quick before we get into the guide, I would like to take a moment to let you guys know I do have a Discord and all gameplay seen in this video is streamed live right here on YouTube every night at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Without further ado, let's get into the 3 guidelines. I know, this should be common knowledge on any character, but it is very, very easy to overextend on Magik and try to blame your team for not playing up with you. Magik is not a solo character. Everyone looking at her is her biggest weakness. So when you're going 25 meters in front of your team to try and dive for picks, and you turn around and no one is there, that is your fault. The easiest way to avoid this is to play frontline with your tanks and don't hunt down support picks. Let the opportunity come to you. One of the easiest ways to lower your deaths is to use cover. It's not only crucial to use cover on ranged heroes, it's just as important on melee heroes. You would not believe how many times I've used the card to my advantage to pull off some crazy 1v6 holds. Just go behind any cover and fake out which way you're going to go by using your stepping disc. You can really throw the enemy off by doing this. Magik is also really good playing cover because of her demons. They let you kind of make the enemy decide, do they want to give you the extra overshield for the kill or just let you be on point. As I said in the first tip, Magik's biggest weakness is everyone looking at her, and one of the easiest ways to go unnoticed is by playing around the crowd. A lot of Magics I see just hunt down supports way too much without the proper preparation. What I mean by this is, why would you dive a support with no overshield when you could play near the crowd and use your basic attack to build overshield, or put a demon on the crowd and gain overshield that way? Once you have built enough overshield to try and attack some supports, this is when you would switch positions to diving the back. Alright, now you guys might be thinking to yourself, those were some pretty mid tips. It's pretty short. Waited this long for this video for 2 minutes of tips. Well, that's not it, okay? Like I said before, it is too hard to put positioning into words. It's really difficult to try to do that, especially on a character like Magik. She is capable of so many different things. She can dive, she can frontline, she can peel really well. Like, there's just so many different things that you can do on Magik. It's hard to tell exactly what to do in every situation. It really just comes with playtime, but I am going to show you guys a gameplay that I had today. I'm pretty much gonna like VOD review myself, and yeah, I hope you guys learned something from it. If you do, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing for more content just like this. I also have a Discord. The link is in the description below. We're at like 138 members, bro. We're trying to get to 200. That would be super sick. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into that gameplay. Alright, so I went 28-5 here with 15 finals. I somehow didn't get the MVP. I guess it's just the damage, the little bit more damage that this fucker did than me. Okay, so starting out here, I'm just waiting up top. I feel like it's a good thing to be just like sitting high ground a lot of times, especially at the very beginning. I noticed there's a Magik right away. Okay, you see, I'd already used a lot of cooldowns there, so I just decided just to dash out, just not mess with it. I just need to get out of there because I've already used too many cooldowns doing absolutely nothing. So I dash out, get back, and here we're just waiting on dash. We're just waiting on cooldowns here. I'm still just focused so hard on this Magik. I think she ends up swapping though. She does. She swapped right there. I go for mag here, put a demon down, and I do this just for a little bit of pressure, and I've still got a stepping disc to get out. Just make sure you have something to get out, and depending on how far you've pushed up, you may need 2 stepping discs. Just always keep that in mind. I noticed this Moon Knight is gonna, I just know he's gonna come through this door. So I start charging up slash and then go for dash. Slash dash is a solid combo to be using on Magic because whirl dash, a lot of times you have to use slash after you hit the whirl and the dash. That's 3 cooldowns. That leaves you with 1 stepping disc, okay? So you need to be doing that to be finishing teams off and stuff like that. But for just getting picks on characters like Moon Knight and just supports and stuff, squishy characters, you want to do the slash dash combo because that leaves you with 2 stepping discs to be able to get out with. And of course I just mess him up, no issue. Just waiting on cooldowns again. You notice how in the time that it takes to charge my slash fully up, my dash will already be up again. And I use that to my advantage a lot. I try to charge the slash with like 2 to 3 seconds left of my dash cooldown because that's how long it takes to charge up a slash. Not able to get a good push there. If I dive there, I just die. Go ahead and get a pick here. It's just really slow. They're getting messed up in the beginning. And notice I'm just paying attention to this Moon Knight, and it's so easy to just pick him off. It's so easy. It's so easy. Alright, so the Cloak and Dagger ult's been popped. I'm at 76 on ult charge. I could be farming ult charge right now, but I was low-key just scared of dying. And then we got a double support going off, which kind of sucks, but... See, normally I wouldn't world dash in like that, but because my team was playing up, I can play up as well. See, you can be more aggressive and more crazy with your cooldowns when your team is right there with you, but if you're doing these dives where you're going for supports or picks in the backline, you want to be using slash dash so you can always get out. That is big, that is crucial. I'm really doing like a whole lot of nothing right now. I'm just kind of letting the tanks take care of it. She ults, we all back up. The whole team's backing up now. Go ahead and pop my ult, because I know both support ults are gone. And then you just go crazy. But I actually think I do not go crazy here, because this cloak is, or this invis is just sitting back. That right there, super smart, okay? I'm not winning that fight. If I stay there and fight, I'm not winning, okay? My team is already backed up. Your positioning on Magic relies on where your team is at currently. So my team is not here. They're backing up. I'm going to back up as well. I'm not going to win that fight solo. So that's another time you'd use World Dash. I use World Dash there just to get out. Get up here on this rooftop. Notice how I'm not using whirl, or I'm not using both stepping disc and a dash. You never want that to be the situation, ever. You always want to have a way to get out. I feel like a lot of people over-aggress, and you're just going, like, yeah, you're going to get a lot of kills that way, but you're also going to die a lot that way. I'm going to come out with a video, like an in-depth guide on cooldown management here soon, so if you guys want to see that, let's try to get, like, let's say like 25 likes on this video, and I'll get that out ASAP. But yeah, I'm gonna try to, because a lot of it is cooldown management as well. And this poor fucking Moon Knight, man, he keeps getting the same combo over and over. See, I noticed that my Strange gets pulled off to the side. Gotta go and help him out. Puts me in a bad position, but I'm able to whirl dash out. Health pack, bro. You gotta know where those are at. You gotta know where the health packs are at right there. Check that out. My team's dead here. This is a timing thing. This is a timing thing, okay? So I played that really, really well. I played that super well. My positioning, I got back to the health pack. That was fine. The only thing I could have done better here was slow down. Just slow down. Let's see if I can just barely go back here. If you notice, they're not like super far, but there's time. There's time, okay? This is where timing becomes a huge, because I almost guarantee I could have held this point for at least a little bit for my team to get back. if I just would have waited a second longer, because Cloak and Dagger ult's still up and they still have a little bit of time before they hit cart, and I just go in here instantly and just die. See, I tried to dash up to stall, but if I would have just waited a second longer, that entry would have been so much better. It would it would have worked so much better. That irks me so bad that I die right there. If I ever feel like I'm just not going to win the fight, like it's just not gonna happen, I just dash out. It's that simple. It takes 6 seconds for it to come back. It's not a big deal. This right here, you dash that, you go for that cloak, you're fucking dead. You're dead. 1,000,000,000%. 1,000,000,000% you're dead. Those little micro decisions right there, like I remember this exact moment. I was trying to decide in my head, like, do I go for this? If I dash there, I die. 100%. Notice zero stepping this. I just used one. So I had one. But if I use my dash there, you're just 100% dead, bro. This turned into like a cooldown management video. Unfortunate, bro. Unfortunate. That Wolverine was on my dick the entire game. It's crazy. My goal here, holding this far up with my ult, is just hoping that maybe I can force a support ult, even though if you look, they don't have a support ult up, so I technically just wasted my ult. But that was the goal of this. I was trying to get them to ult at their spawn. But I do force Loki clones. Get a pick on a support. Make sure we get back out. Leave yourself enough time at the end of your ult to get back to your team. See that right there? I use slash and a stepping disc. I'm not going to dash in. I'm going to dash out. Keeping my cooldowns really well this game. That's why I wanted to show this one. Reposition here, get a pick, support ult goes off, get back to health pack, go back into the fight. Rinse and repeat. I dash him because I know I'm safe. If you know you are safe, use the dash. Use every ability you have. If you know you're safe, 100%. There's no way I die there. Playing up with Strange here. I know there's Hella over here. I use dash to get in. But we have 2 stepping discs to get out still. Try to get back to my healers. Killing for this dog butt ass Magik. It's really just going back and forth from front line and then peel, front line and then peel. And if you see support use a cooldown that they're not supposed to use, go for a kill combo on them. They really started noticing I was a problem, and this Hulk was just trying to focus me for whatever reason. It's pretty funny. See, at the beginning, I'm always kind of like wrapping around, looking for that little off angle, you know? And then now I'm just protecting. The Hulk is our only issue right now. No one else is really pushing up. We're going to go around. Miss that dash. Disengage immediately. Disengage immediately. Reposition. Slash dash once again. We've already got this team rolling back. They're already rolling back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the pressure up. Even though I'm low on cooldowns, it doesn't matter. If they're already running away, their supports are dying, they're not going to just start pushing back towards you. I'm not telling you to play scared. I'm just telling you to play smart. Okay? Playing front line, doing some damage. Whole room full of people in there. That is easy money for my demon right there. Just be spamming demons in there. Getting prepared to do my ult, because I know they both popped theirs. Just like that. I keep going for the support because everyone is dead. I'm actually just like dying laughing the whole time during this. I'm like, dude, how is she not dead? She doesn't end up dying, but everyone's already backing up, so I get really aggressive for that cloak. I'm noticing Mag is kind of by himself. I thought about like just engaging him, but instead I'm just going to spin in circles, go to the back line again, slash dash. I remember this part in the game, in the I about fucked up right here. Notice, I about fucked up. I went back to bad habits right here, okay? I am so far in front of my team right now. Overextended as fuck, okay? What happens if I use all my movement abilities to get in? We're not getting out. That's simple. So I almost fuck up here. I missed the slash, and I'm like, dude, I could definitely still go for World Dash here. Last second, I'm like, hell nah, bro. I'm gonna die. Use dash to get out, okay? I'm telling you, it's these decisions. It's like, you do not, like, just don't be stupid, bro. Like, using everything right there, and then you got your little 1 meter stepping disc to get you out. That is not gonna work, bro. With a squirrel girl and a cloak right there, just think about that shit while you're playing. Like, dude, is this fucking smart right now, or am I being dumb as hell? Like, just... I'm playing up top here, and then I notice, like, holy shit, I'm still so far ahead. This gives context about how far ahead of my team I was and how bad I almost fucked up right there. And to you, it could be like, where's my team at? But, like, in reality, it's you. It's you. You're the problem. So I realized that my team is, like, struggling back here, so I come back for the Hulk. We're gonna pill. All of your positioning and everything is just gonna be based off of your team. If your team's struggling in the backline, you're gonna go to the backline. If they're struggling to make space in the front, you're gonna brawl. If the supports are just getting away with way too much, staying alive for way too long, you do a little flank siege. But anytime you are flanking or diving supports, I cannot tell you enough, slash dash. Okay? Okay, got way, like super aggressive right here for that squirrel girl because she was pissing me off. Don't tilt. Just don't tilt. Don't... Man, fuck this squirrel girl, dude. She should be fucking dead. But that's another thing right there. I could have lived that so easily by following my tip. Play cover on cart. It's so simple. And just not being so overly aggressive, bro. And then everybody's just respawning back in, and I staggered. I shouldn't have started fighting that Hulk. I was kind of egoing. I think that's like my last death of the round, or of the game. Having a huge issue with this squirrel girl, dude. She starts making it a little bit troublesome for me because you can see she is just on me. She only cares about me. I make sure to get her though. That was my one goal, was to get her. Anytime you can, just go for it. Just send the one-shot combo. See, I see that she's out of her ult. She's out of Cloak's ult's range, and she just ended hers, so I'm trying like hell to get that pick. And because of the strange ult, we end up getting it. I know this ult's about to end. I start charging my slash up to go for Cloak. She's bubbled. Very unfortunate. I would have killed her, but I get Loki instead. Same thing. Just do a little bit of brawling for overshield here. Slash dash. Go in. You can't fuck up with slash dash. It manages your cooldowns for you. It manages your cooldowns for you. If you just do slash dash to get in and wait for it to come up, cooldowns managed. Easy. Notice there's not 3 on cart. Needs to be 3 on cart with us being this close with this little time left. Every little step matters. Notice Squirrel Girl's up here. That should be me pushing her off. She solo ults, or just goes for her ult there. See Loki out of position there. Go for him with Hawkeye. And this Luna just doesn't fucking care about me. She literally just didn't care about me. But anytime you see that's you. That's all you. That's your job right there, okay? You see a motherfucker sitting on high ground on an off angle, a healer just sitting there healing, that's your job, bro. Go for that. Push them off. And that is going to be game right there. Hopefully I explained all of that well. I feel like I maybe didn't say enough, but just seeing how I played in this game, it was more of like a cooldown management thing, but it all goes hand in hand. It's all in that same area of just like game sense and knowing exactly where to be, knowing what to use in what situation. Um, just follow that general consensus of just like you want to, if you were diving for picks, use slash dash so you can get back to your team. If you're playing up with your tanks or you're playing frontline, you're safe. You're safe there. You can do whatever the hell you want with your cooldowns, okay? Just if you're stacking up deaths, dude, it's probably because you're world dashing in, you're missing all your dashes. Like use that dash sparingly, and before you use it, just hurry up and spam R1 after hitting whirl. Is this smart? Should I be doing this? Those are the questions you ask yourself, okay? And then as for repositioning, you just want to try to always get on like a higher angle just so you can see everybody, and it's a lot easier to hit your slash dash from up there. But I really hope this helped you guys out, and doesn't sound as stupid as I think it does. But yeah, I hope this helps you guys out, and yeah, it's love. Peace.